welcome to my channel. I am Zodiac Bandit, and today we have some spoilers for Campaign 3 up to episode 96, so if you aren't caught up, I recommend clicking off, getting caught up, and eventually making your way back to this video. Normally this is where I would start the video, however, there is one thing I would like to say before I get started. A good friend of mine by the name of Lich for Hire has started a professional DMing business. He is the person who got me into D&D 8 years ago, and he is an exceptional DM. So if you are looking to join a game or to have a game with your friends who don't want to DM, he is an excellent choice for you. His links will be in the description down below, and he says that anyone who comes to him through my channel and mentions my name, Zodiac Bandit, you will get 50% off your first session with him. So there's no harm in trying. You get half off your first game, and if you don't like it, you can move on after that. So realistically, risk-free. So I recommend going down below if you are looking for a game and signing up with him. Throughout Campaign 3, the perception of Ludinus was that of a mastermind executing his master plan. He gathered allies, members of the Cerberus Assembly, the Paragon's Call, the Unseelie Court, Liliana Tumult, and he convinced many around Exandria that his cause was righteous, creating the Ruby Vanguard. He built 3 Malleus keys across 3 different realms, one in the material plane, one in the Shadowfell, and one in the Fey realm. He defended these Malleus keys with incredible weapons capable of bringing down airships. The only one that he lost was guarded by the Unseelie Court, so it wasn't his fault that it was destroyed. He gathered Aeorian devices to power these keys. Ludinus figured out how to break past the divine gates surrounding Rudis by using the Tempest of the Arashari as bait to draw out and capture the champion of the Raven Queen. Ludinus used the champion's divine power to rip the gate away from Rudis and simultaneously created a bridge to cross the gap between space, between the moon and Exandria. With all of this, he finally was able to meet the Weave Mind, the ones guiding him to Rudis to aid them in freeing Predathos, the God Eater. He brought technology with him to the moon to help dig out the God Eater much faster. He also brought Rudisborn with him to act as a conduit for the God Eater's return. Then in mere moments, it all came crashing down, starting with an explosion that rocked the subterranean city of Kaviris, burying a great deal of progress that they had made digging towards Predathos, killing many workers, both under himself and the Weave Mind. At the same time, a scientist in the engineering division was released from her prison and fled with her rescuers. At the exact same time, many Rudisborn were attacked and killed by the Volition, leaving his most powerful exalted Rudisborn in a blind fury. The ones who planted the explosion escaped. The ones who rescued the prisoner escaped. Odahan attempted to hunt them down. While she did a great deal of work in order to stop them, she couldn't, and was killed herself. Ludinus' left hand was now gone. His right hand, Liliana, as of now, unbeknownst to him, has turned against him, and is likely spying on him for her daughter. Sora Lord Zathuda, Ludinus' contact in the Unseelie Court, has also left him, citing his belief in his own bloodline, that it will be the ones to claim the power of the God Eater. And the Aeorian devices that he's been using this whole time has also hit a snag in production. There seems to be something down there in Aeor slowing everything down, halting their work, meaning he has to go there himself to deal with it personally. He may not even know what's happened on Rudis quite yet, but even worse than that, the ones who brought everything down knows exactly where he is, and they are on their way to him as we speak. And he is likely unaware of the fact that his enemies approach him. His entire plan has come crashing down around him. Those who he used to call ally are now looking to stab him in the back. Even the Weave Mind, they're the ones looking to throw him away once he is no longer of use to them. I don't believe we've ever seen a villain have so much control in the story being taken away so quickly without them not being killed off quickly thereafter. I believe Campaign 3 has the best villains in Critical Role, not only by the way that the party is able to affect them, but the way that the other villains in the story are able to affect them. There's absolutely no way to tell which one of these people are going to be the final boss of the campaign. Will Ludinus regain control and take out the others standing in his way? Will Liliana wait for her perfect moment to release Predathos herself to prove that she was right and the God Eater will make a better world for everyone without gods? Will the Weave Mind be the ones to release their master, their god, and seek to take over the Promised Blue? Will Sora Lord Zathuda convince his daughter to join him and make her the vessel for the God Eater to use his power himself? Or does Iro Windigoff have a master plan waiting in the wings, biding his time for the perfect moment to reveal his true intentions? These villains could all be the final villain of their own respective campaigns, but instead they're all here fighting in Campaign 3 to be the villain of Campaign 3. So let me know what you think. Do you think the Campaign 3 villains are also some of the strongest groups of villains we've ever had in the past and have like the best claim to be called the best villains? And who do you think is going to be the final villain of the campaign? As of right now, it's very much up in the air. Obviously, it's all likely surrounding around Predathos. I get the feeling he's likely going to be released, or they are going to be released. Who knows? But I just really wonder who's going to be the one to actually release Predathos. that is to me like the biggest what if scenario in the entire campaign, because it drastically changes depending on who it is. And I think that's a lot of fun to sort of think about, speculate over, and truly wonder who is going to be and whose intentions will come through and be the strongest, and who will be right, who will get the power of Predathos, and will he just kill the gods, or will he start eating everyone else on Exandria? That is what I'm so excited about in this campaign. So let me know what you guys think down below. And I will see you guys on Tuesday for whatever video I make next. Peace.